Hello, you're welcome back. So let's continue with the design of our register customer interface. So under DOB, we want to change this combo box to contain day 1 to 31. This combo box will contain month, January to December, and this last one will contain year. Let's say, for example, 2005 till 2020. Just click on the first one that will contain date, day, properties, come to model, remove the item 1 to 4. So I'll just select, okay, let me just say day. So this one will appear on the combo box by default, day. So we have day 1, day 2, day 3. So we have day 1 to day 31 has been typed. Click on OK. So we can see that day appears here by default. Click on the second combo box and let's change it to month. Click on the model. Let's remove this. Okay, so month will be on the combo box by default. So we have January to December, JANFEFEB, until December. Yeah, you can see that we have from January to December. You click on OK. The last one is year. Come to properties, change the model. Sorry, change the model. Let's remove this item. So let's write year so that the year will appear on the combo box by default. Let's start from 2005. So you can start from any year you like. 2006. So we have till 2020. Click on OK. So we are done with that. So let's change our sex. So it's supposed to be male, and this is supposed to be female. So now let's preview our design. Click on preview. You can see it's looking very good. Male, female. You can see that when you click on this male and female, both are clicked. It means if you click this again, both are clicked. Uncheck this. If you click this again, both are clicked. And one is supposed to be clicked at a time. So we can change this property with button group. So let's close this. Okay. So we come to, okay, let's just click on the two, shift this and this. So we come to our palettes, come to button group. So you drop a button group here. So when you now come to this, you click this, hold your shift and choose both male and female, and come to properties. Button group is set to none, so you choose button group 1. You have dropped button group 1 on this interface, so you choose it when you have dropped it. So once you preview this again, let's preview this, you see that once you click on male, you can click on female at the same time. It will choose either of the two. You can see this, you can see this. So that is button group for you. So we are done. Let's wrap up this particular interface with a particular panel that will enclose this to make the design look nicer. So you can just click on this, just right click, say enclose in panel. So you can see the panel is enclosed. So you can just expand this, expand this. Okay, let's preview the design and see how it looks like. You can see that it's looking very good and very nice. Now we can make this particular panel to be a titled border. To have a titled border, you come to properties, you come to okay, border, you choose a titled border so that at the top of this panel there will be a title that will appear there. So we can just say okay, titled border, let's give it a title of registration. Click on OK. So you can see that. Let's preview the design. You can see registration has appeared here, looking very cool. Now at the upper right, I want to put my picture. because when you are registering a new customer, you must be able to register that particular customer with a picture to be saved in the database. So I'm going to use what we call a label first. My picture will appear on the label. Okay, let me expand the label. You can see looking very nice. You now right click. Okay, let me just edit the text. Okay, nothing is there. Okay, now right click, you enclose this particular label in a panel to make it look nicer. So enclose in what we call a panel. So if you click on it now, you can see that there's a panel outside the picture. So there's a panel. So we can give this particular panel a very good border. Let's come to properties, border. Let's give it an edged border, lowered. Okay. So that inside there is a particular label and outside there is a panel covering that particular label. So this particular label is where the picture would reside in. So under this we can have our button, browse for pictures. So come to the panel, click on the button. Where are you, Mr. Button? Just expand this. Just let's edit. Say browse picture. Browse picture. And they're looking nice. Browse picture. So let's preview our design. You can see it's looking nicer. So now at the down part of this interface, I want to have my register button, my clear button, and my cancel button. My register button is when clicked, it will register the customer, it will save the data in the database. The clear button will clear any data you have, any value you have entered into these fields, to clear them once and for all. Then the cancel button will exit this particular interface. So between this upper interface and that particular those three buttons, I want to have a separator. So I'll come to palette. Let me put a separator first to make it to look nicer. Let's expand the separator. So let's now come down here. Okay, can just we have a let me use a panel. Just use a panel. So just expand this. I don't need this, it's too big. Then I'll come here. Okay, let me give it a very good border. Come to properties, border. Let me give it edged border, and we can just bring this up. Okay, on this I want to have my various buttons. I want to have 3 buttons. Come to palette, button, where's my button? Okay, I want to have 3 buttons. So let me drop them one after the other. Hold the shift key. 1, 2, 3. So let me rename. Edit text to register. Let me edit this to clear button to clear all the text that have been entered into the fields. Clear. And the cancel button, let me just expand this a little bit. The cancel button will exit this particular interface. So you can expand this, each of them. To make it look nicer. Very good. Let's preview the design. You can see that it's looking very nice. So that is a summary of my register customer interface. So I am going to meet you in the next class to design the register staff interface, very similar to register customer interface. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. We'll meet in the next class. Bye bye.